Doctor Who, Attack of the Shop Window Dummies, Part 1. Doctor Who, Attack of the Shop Window Dummies, written and read by Nick Payne, Part 1. Ooh! Slightly older than before, but not much. Not much at all, said the new incarnation of the Doctor, now in his 6th incarnation. So where next? Oh, I feel a bit wobbly. Ah! The Doctor then fell to the floor, dizzy after his regeneration. The TARDIS landed outside some flats on Earth. A 20-year-old young woman noticed it land and walked towards it. The TARDIS doors opened. The girl turned and saw the Doctor. He let out some regeneration energy. "What the?" the girl said in surprise as the Doctor walked out of the TARDIS. "Oh, regeneration energy," said the Doctor. "Hello, I'm lost. And the Doctor, by the way. What's your name?" the Doctor asked the young woman. "Poppy Jones," said the young woman. The Doctor smiled. "Nice to meet you," he said. "Run for you, oh, sod it." He falls to the floor. Poppy rushes over to help him. The next day, Poppy is working when her boss, loud and angrily, calls her over. "Poppy!" Okay, maybe not like that, but you get the idea. "Yes, boss?" Poppy asked him. "Give Wilkins his money," the boss instructed her. Poppy frowned. "I haven't been given it yet," Poppy informed him. The boss sniffed angrily. "Gordon!" he yelled. A young security guard came over. "Yes, sir?" The security guard, Gordon, asked the boss. "Give Poppy Wilkins money," the boss instructed Gordon. "Why don't I just give Wilkins his money?" Gordon asked. The boss scowled and looked at Poppy. "Because Poppy screwed things up for us and he had to get things back to basis. So it should be her who gives him the cash," the boss said. Poppy sighed. "It's all right, I'll take it," she said. Gordon handed her Wilkins' money. "All right." "Good," the boss said, satisfied. "Right, see you later," Poppy said as she headed towards the lift. As Poppy got out from the lift, Wilkin came running over to her down a corridor. "Poppy!" Wilkin asked with surprise, panicking. "Wilkin, I got your money," Poppy said as she gave him the money. He took it in a bit of a hurry. "Good. Wait, no! We have to get out of here. We have to warn the store," Wilkin exclaimed, panicking. "Why?" Poppy asked, worried. But Wilkin was more concerned with them getting in the lift. "Just get in the bloody lift!" he exclaimed. Suddenly, there was a shot, and it almost hit them. "What was that?" Poppy asked. "Just get in!" Wilkin exclaimed. They quickly got into the lift and headed up. There are shop window dummies, but they're moving and with guns in their hands, Wilkin explained to Poppy, panting for breath. Poppy laughed. "You're kidding, right?" Just at that moment, the lift stopped moving and the doors opened. But both Poppy and Wilkin weren't paying attention. "Do I look like I'm kidding? Shop window dummies with guns in their hands are shooting at me! Wilkins shouted at the top of his voice. Everyone in the shop froze. Then they started screaming and panicking. Blast! Said Wilkins. The shoppers screamed and panicked more. I meant, what the hell is going on here? The boss yelled as Poppy and Wilkins exited the lift. Something is happening, I don't know exactly what, said Poppy. Suddenly there was a smash! Shop window dummies had come to life and were now trying to kill people. People continued to scream and panic. Oh shit, said Wilkins. What the hell? The boss asked angrily. The shop window dummies continued to shoot, now heading in their direction. Run! Poppy yelled. The group started to run, but the shop window dummies kept shooting. Suddenly, one of them hit Wilkins in the back of the head. He fell to the floor, dead. Poppy screamed as the boss dragged her through a fire exit and slammed the door behind them. Run, Poppy! The boss said. Poppy obeyed and they both ran down a flight of stairs and outside through another fire exit door. Poppy managed to get back to her flat, panicking and crying, and out of breath. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Suddenly, a man stuck his head out through an open doorway. What? The doctor asked, accidentally giving Poppy a small fright. Oh good, you're up! Poppy said crossly. Yeah, I only needed 15 hours, the doctor said. Poppy's anger started to show. To hell with that! She yelled. The doctor was slightly taken aback by this. Oh, the doctor said. Poppy then exploded. I've been put through a lot of shit these past hours. You fell out of a police box unconscious. I had to give somebody money for Payne to fix up a mess I made. Shop window dummies with guns in their bloody hands attack us. And what do I have at home waiting? I have you! God! Poppy finished her rant with the doctor's eyes widening with worry. Hold on. Did you say shop window dummies? The doctor asked. Poppy paused, still angry. She then yelled, angrily and tightly, Yes! God! Oh dear, said the doctor, concerned. Poppy calmed down. You know about them? She asked. The doctor's face fell. Yep. Autons, controlled by the nesting consciousness, the doctor explained. Poppy was shocked. The what? Who are you? Told you, I'm the doctor, said the doctor, perking up a bit. Doctor who? Asked Poppy. The doctor smiled. Yes. Poppy's eyes rolled and she sighed. Oh, for God's sake, she said, but the doctor then decided to explain. Okay, let me explain. Meanwhile, back at the shopping centre, Unit had arrived on the scene. The boss had also come back to help with their explanation. So, what happened here? Kate Stewart asked the boss. The boss looked at her, confused. Who the hell are you? He asked. Kate Stewart, head of unit, science division. Kate responded. The boss relaxed a little. Some shop window dummies with guns in their hands. They pretty much attacked the store, killed a couple of people, including my technician Wilkins, and pretty much ravaged the shop, the boss told her. Kate nodded. Sounds like Orton's to me, she said. A man, Malcolm, then ran over. Ma'am, we found him. Malcolm showed Kate a scanner. It showed the image of a humanoid with 2 hearts. That's him. Go pick him up, Kate said. Malcolm nodded. Yes, ma'am. He then left. The boss addressed Kate about what Malcolm was doing, interested with who Unit was looking for. Who are you after? He asked. Kate turned her attention back to him and smiled. Oh no, not after. Acquiring. We're acquiring a still active interplanetary worker and an old family friend to help with the case. The boss looked at her suspiciously. Who? He asked her. Kate smiled before she spoke. The doctor. Back at Poppy's flat, the young woman was processing all the information the doctor had told her. and was trying to make sure she understood. So you're a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey who protects the universe from the evil of the universe, and has a bit of a laugh whilst doing it? Poppy asked, taking in all the information. The Doctor smiled. Yeah, ish, but yeah, he replied. Poppy also smiled. You're well cool, Poppy said. The Doctor smiled. Yeah, I just need to name this incarnation, like the others, the Doctor said. Like earliest, musical, spy, sweetie and ultimate, Poppy asked. Yeah, the Doctor replied. Poppy smiled. Well, I like to say the most fantastic thing ever, so you could be the Fantastic Doctor, suggested Poppy. The Doctor paused, then smiled, then replied happily, Yeah, I like that. The Fantastic Doctor. Love it, Poppy said. The Doctor paused. All I need now is a new costume. I hate wearing clothes that don't fit, said the Doctor. Poppy laughed. And at the same time, the other way round. I also dislike wearing clothes that are too big, the Doctor continued. Poppy laughed harder. The Doctor sighed. Look, all I need is a new costume, he finished. Poppy finished laughing, then smiled. Well, I know just the place. At the shopping centre, Poppy and the Doctor had entered the centre and were on the way to the shop Poppy worked at. I hope we're not too late, said the Doctor. Poppy looked at him, concerned. What do you mean? She asked. The Doctor looked at her. If the Ortons are here... Freeze! A soldier jumped out from behind them, cutting the Doctor off as he was in mid-sentence. The Doctor turned and hit him with the side of his hand on the soldier's neck. Hike! The Doctor karate chopped the soldier. He fell to the floor, unconscious. Poppy looked amazed. How did you do that? She asked. The Doctor smiled. It's easy, with 900 years of experience, he said smugly. Poppy looked at him with shock. 900? 909 to be precise, said the Doctor. They entered the shop. Outside, more soldiers watched them. Subject spotted, one of them said into his communicator. Inside the shop, the Doctor picked up some pants and socks, some shirts and ties, some trousers and a pair of shoes or two. Then picked up a hat. Then he picked up a black blazer and a big black coat. Time to put on a show, he said. I won't wear the entire costume. I don't need the coat and the blazer on at the same time all the time. But, you know, and I don't need 2 pairs of shoes at the same time, and you know what I mean. I'll just change variety every now and again. Poppy laughed and pointed towards some changing rooms. Changing rooms are over there. You better have money now. This is a shop, and we don't want to be accused of stealing. I'll pay, said the Doctor hastily. He then headed over to the changing rooms and changed into his preferred choice of look. How's this? He asked, hopefully. Poppy beamed. Perfect, she exclaimed. Just then, Kate Stewart entered. Indeed. Good to have you back, Doctor, Kate said. Poppy turned. So did the Doctor. Kate Lethbridge Stewart, still head of unit? He asked. Kate shrugged. Yeah, and you want me to help you stop the Autons? The Doctor asked. Kate paused. Yeah, she eventually said. The Doctor smiled. Well, what are we waiting for? You! Everyone said. Oh, let's go, he said. Then he remembered he had to buy his clothes. Oh, shit! Hang on, guys. I just need to buy my clothes. First of all, I'll buy these ones I'm wearing because I want to wear them. And then I'll buy what's in the bags that aren't my predecessor's clothes. I'll help, said Poppy. She then came over and scanned the Doctor's clothes. First, she scanned the ones he was wearing, as he was going to wear those. Then she scanned the ones in the bags. Afterwards, the Doctor paid with some of his money that his predecessor had, and put his old costume into a bag. He then paid for the bags, because they cost a little bit more of money. Some bigger bags do cost extra, but normal ones cost about 5p these days. He had to pay for them anyway. Thankfully, he had enough money. After paying, they all left. Okay, let's go, said the Doctor, but as they left... A door at the back of the shop opened, and an auton stepped out, raised its arm, and aimed at the exiting party.